I need to talk to people about stuff. I'm not gonna have a game to focus on, and that's okay, I just gotta talk. But talking is hard and I'm embarrassed of all the things that I can or might say. Don't know what to say and that's okay, I just gotta talk and... the nervousness won't go away. That's just kind of one of the things that happens. Well, I don't know. Because I mean, I was nervous too when I was doing like the recordings originally when I first started out this channel and everything, but having the game to focus on helps talking, and it gives me something that's in the moment that I can react to blindly without a filter. But when I'm actually talking about things and stuff without immediate things to react to, giving context to situations, I need to focus on my filter more, and then having the filter just stifles things and things come out wrong without me intending it to, Anyways, that's not the point of this vlog, is it? No, the point of this vlog is that I've been gone. Yeah, that was the thing that happened, and is this introduction to awkward. I'm making it more awkward by being awkward about it. I need to stop being awkward. Ha. But yeah, content has been sparse and sporadic and everything over the past couple weeks, and largely that's because I'm a big dunce. And, well, yeah. Like, usually I have, I record a whole bunch of stuff in, like, a setting, and then, or like a couple of settings, and then I get it set up so that, I'm good to go for a couple of weeks. It goes into like a month or a month and a half or something like that. And usually that works great. And within that month and a half I have time to work on all my real life stuff and get more recordings done and do all the editing and everything that needs to happen for things to go smoothly in life and work well and wondrous. And that just didn't happen this time. Yeah, this last round. 'Cause, I don't know, I got into a funk. I don't like funks. Funks suck. And it wasn't like an actual depressive episode, I've had those. This is just like, if I ever tried to focus on something, there were a whole lot of negative emotions that came to the fore, and you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve having me recording with that. And so I decided to put it off. Indefinitely. Until I started feeling better. And now I'm feeling better. So I guess things are happening again. Although I kind of had to force myself to start feeling better. I don't know. It also didn't help that I got into like an obsessive spin? I don't know. I played all 3 of the Dragon Age games again with all the DLC completely. I'm great like that. I have so many games that I need to play and catch up on. It's one of the reasons why I'm the game catcher. And then no, I'm just gonna play the same ones over and over for eternity. That's how it was with Harvest Moon. I'm putting off talking by thinking in my head, and that's not helping. If I imagine that I'm talking, it's like I actually spoke. That's how this works, right? Yeah. There are reasons why I don't do vlogs terribly often unless I'm like incredibly inspired or have like a set out goal in front of me, except my set out goal is to explain why I was being a dunce. Oh, but happy things have happened. Good things. Things in my life that are nice. Yes. Okay, so for those of you who know, I am part of a medieval fair group that is local. And they are awesome and lovely, and like a lot of my closest friends are in it. And so our medieval fair happened this year, and it was great. There weren't as many stories for this year as last year that I'm as eager to tell, just because like last year was frigging fantastic, and like I was elated, ecstatic. We had the best weather. It was incredibly busy, and like this year, it was still really good. It was just rainy. It was like legitimate English weather. We're very period, even our weather is period. But yeah, it did cut down a little bit, like not just a little bit, like a lot, in people with kids who were willing to brave the weather and come see us. But since it was just those people who were willing to brave the weather, those were like the people who were really, really into what we're doing, and so we got to make their day even more special by giving them focus and attention, which is always lovely, which is always great. I'm avoiding talking by fidgeting with things on my desk. What, oh right, where was I? Oh yeah, we had a case of the Gwynpa striking again. It's very difficult to look at our queen and for me not to think of Queen Gwynpa, because last year I was the herald and I was the herald again this year. And last year when I was doing the marching and everything, I have a list of people that I announced, their names, their kingdoms, and then hip hip huzzahs. And there was Queen Philippa of King Edward's court of England, and then Queen Guinevere of King Arthur's court of Avalon. And last year I got them confused, and so it came out Queen Gwynpa, and so that's been sort of a friendly meme ever since. And like during morning announcements on the first day, I stumbled on Queen Philippa's name because I was like, good. Didn't want to make it mess up. And so another thing happened this year instead, where when we're doing our morning parade to the opening court, in the street where we walk down, there is like this metal thing in the middle of the street where a post is meant to go, and it's like a tripping hazard. And so our director, who plays one of the fools, will basically be like, tripping hazard, and and jump over onto it and then pretend to be a pole. And I don't know, it was the third day, and something about being in the middle of saying King Jason, Queen Margarita, and then looking up and seeing the full tube, and then looking down, and somehow the words Queen and Jason got together in front of my eyes, and that's what came out. And I started laughing and I couldn't stop. I tried to stop. And yeah. Oh, I think we broke the fool. Big sigh. One of my friends, the other lady herald from last year, she wasn't a herald this year. She was pirate Jean de Croissant? No, Croissant is the meme. It's Clisson. Clissoning their heads off because of the motion she does in the name game. But yeah, she's the Lioness of Brittany. And one of the fun things that has been going on with this year's fair, she and Lady Maud go at it like cats and cats. Like, not like cats and dogs, they're both too refined. But just, oh, it's hilarious. It's so good, because Lady Maud is really good at playing off the mean girls of medieval England without actually being offensive. Like, everyone knows and understands that she is playing a part, and she is good at it. Like, really, really good. And so, like, watching their arguments is the funniest thing. It really is. And so I've just decided, just by watching their arguments and the occasional times I've taken part, I am an instigator. I'm just like, oh, yes, people are picking on Maud. Ah, fun. I shall relay the gossip to the court and also poke things in the right direction so that fights might ensue. I don't think we had any assassination attempts this year. That was a thing last year. Like last year, this one boy came flying out of left field with a wooden knife, and the guardsmen had to block him off and like just take the weapon from him, just confiscate it, because ooh, danger. There were a group of boys who were contemplating it this year, but I think they were scared off by the lady with the whip. I would be too. So that's pretty much all I have to say for this vlog. I tried vlogging earlier before I fell into my funk, and so I had like a couple of vlogs come out of that. I don't know how much of them are actually gonna make it onto the channel because I didn't feel comfortable editing and posting them like while I was still in my funk. I don't know, it just didn't feel right because I felt like I had to do this one first and get it out to you guys, and so I don't know. We'll see how many of that session actually come through, because I was rambling. I was like, I am going to sit down and vlog properly like a normal person, and I'm just gonna sit here for an hour and talk until I run out of things. Maybe I should have planned that out a bit better. I don't know. Anyways, that's all well and good. Things happening here. More transistors incoming. I am planning on playing Outlast 2. Yes, not Overlast. What? That was from the Outlast 2 demo. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be Overlast. I can't stop saying Overlast. It's like Queen Gwenepa, stop. But if you want to check out me and my friend playing the demo, you can, because that was hysterical and I loved it. And I think that's it. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's another game that I'm really looking forward to coming out soon, but I need to finish what I've got. And I also need to play King Crusader 2, because because that one's been on my list for a long time, and I just haven't been played it yet so far, just because I had a lot of collabs and I needed to get the collabs out, and then I also had like a voting system that I was doing to have audience participation, but audience hasn't really been participating that much, so I think I'm just gonna let that go until the audience size grows, which is fine. If ever you guys feel like you want me to bring back voting on what series you'd like me to play next, then just hit me up. Feel free to let me know. I like hearing from you guys, honestly. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. I can stop talking now. That sounds great. Anyways, see you later then. Bye bye.